What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Earlier today I noticed a couple of things going on with some of these cards, so I want to talk about them. Starting as for the most part, just going to be talking about the dangers. I knew that they were they were going up, but I thought that I thought some of these kind of already hit their peak, but they kind of already have got even higher. Starting with Danger Tsuchinoko. Yeah, so the last time I looked at this card, it was going for $12, the Ultra, and the Secret Rare. I think the Secret Rare is still a in a very similar price point. No, it looks like the Unlimited started to jump up, but yeah, like Unlimited 30, Unlimited 30, First Edition 32. Yeah, so these have started to jump up. They were about 15, $20. Now they're going for 33. Not 33. Oh no, yeah, 33. I'm looking at this one over here. It's got my price confused. But yeah, this was the one that really caught my eye. Was the ultra rare. So what a while ago when I wanted to use the Danger Engine, these were about $12. I thought they're kind of expensive. Now $12 seems very reasonable. It looks like you can get them for about $22 for the ultra, which would be the budget version. So it's I think it's still at one. So it isn't like you need 3 copies of this card, but still, this being at 22 is very, very, very alarming. So you got 21, 21, 22, 20. Yeah, 22 seems to be pretty much how it is across the board. If you want high rarity, like I said, we're looking at 33, which is a lot. 30, about like $30 for the original, which is still a lot. That's very ridiculous. The reason why that's a problem is because all the other dangers, which I already knew were expensive, are obviously still expensive. So it pretty much means that there is no well, I mean, yeah, what am I trying to say? I guess there's no remedy. I originally thought that like with this reprint it was gonna bring them down, because even the gold runs, look at that, 475, 495, 495, about $5. So like these are not $5. These were going for about $2, $3 for a while. Look at that. Yeah, like it was like in like the 150, 164 range for a while. They were sticking under $2, and I think I might actually have some. I'll probably have to look for them. But I remember that I had a couple of these, and I thought they were gonna be like 5, 6, 7. No, they're $2 now. Yeah, for you at 5 here. The ultras like 17, 8 for heavily played, 11 near mint, 12. Yeah, so people that have a bunch of sales, we're looking at 12, 12.50, $13. So the ultra is $13. So the budget option right here is the gold for 6. And yeah, the secret rare, that's just ridiculously high. That's what, 30, yeah, $38. Yeah, 39, almost $40 for the original rarity. So yeah, that just sucks. Even when you get over here to Bigfoot, now original Bigfoot 23, that's pretty much there. And you're looking at your budget option, which is not bad, but then again, there's a lot of issues with this to where it yeah, like either the foiling was messed up and it was coming apart on the top, or it would cover certain things, so it would be like a misprint, but it would be the coolest misprint. But so we're looking at 223, 224, so about $3 for the gold rare version, and then similar to the Nessie, but like it's $5. Oh no, what am I saying here? Light play, yeah, about 5. Yeah, that's stupid. Direct is always getting me sometimes. Sometimes I try to look up some of these ahead of time, and then I look at direct, and it's like, what's going on? Nothing's going on. So yeah, so that 5, it's like a $5, $6 card. And like I say, the original, that one's still super high, 23, 21, 23, 23, 23. Yeah, it's like $23. That like you don't even, this is not even one of the best ones for the comboing, but it does help with going second. So it has use and is expensive for a reason. Even the ultra art, which I think looks pretty nice, $2.97, $2.99. Oh, there we are, Rogue. $3, $3. It's about like it's big, pretty much you're paying about $2.97, $3. A lot of them just have one or 2 copies on there, and that's that's just what happens. Even the quote unquote bad version are actually worth a little bit of money here. Mothman's similar thing with the Mothman. Didn't really get like any kind of reprint. So you just have the super version and then the prismatic. So yeah, so these are supers, right? Yeah, the Soul Fusion supers. $6, 520. Yeah, so about $6 for the super. Then if you go prismatics, yeah, prismatic 6.9, yeah, like $10. So it's pretty much like $10 for the prismatic. Heavy plate for 6, but that's, if you care. Right here, look at that, 10, 10.94, 10.85. So we're looking about like a $9 to $10 card if we're gonna be buying Mothman, which is pretty, pretty expensive. Chupacabra. Every version of Chupacabra is $3. Like you got the prismatic one, $3.98. So this is like a $4 card. Everyone's around the $3.98, price point. But then you go over here and common. What's common at? Oh, $3, $3.91, $3.92. It's like you these cards are so sought after that it's like pennies difference between its highest rarity and its lowest rarity. And you got the other Ultra from Cybernetic Horizon. It does look nice, but I do prefer the Prismatic Secret Rare. That one looks really good. That one's like 171, 347, which is weird. You think this would be the price of the common, about 150, 170, and the shiny version will be reaching about 3, but no. Pretty much it's like a minimum $3 copy no matter what type of Chupacabra you want or are looking for. Deck Devastation Virus. This card is just that one card splight answer. A lot of decks have the ability to get out a dark monster that meets the requirements for this card, and it's just a blowout. It's similar to it's, I guess it's on the same par as not letting your opponent special summon. If they don't have monsters to special summon, they can't special summon them. So bam, there we go. That's just the way that goes. The super rare is like $15. This is probably way more. That's probably like a heavily played version. Yeah, damage 15, moderately played. Light play 30. Yeah, we're looking at like 44, $45 to $47. For this card if you want like a near mint version or light play. Yeah, so the commons 3, ultras are 6. Like if you have these laying around, like look in your bulk. I know I went in my bulk and found a few of these and posted them. But yeah, so you got even the super rare right here. Their range, damage $3, moderate played, heavily played 4. Yeah, so like heavy played first edition $6. So yeah, so if you find these, they are worth money. And if you're looking for, if you play a deck that has that extra, well, I wouldn't say it's extra, but you have the ability to have that rank too, that dark monster with I keep thinking of Splight, how they use the rank 2. But if you have that dark monster that meets the requirements, and you could afford to get rid of them, I would just go for it. Another one is Eradicator Epidemic Virus. This one is not as expensive as deck Devi, but well, yeah, you got the secret right here. But this is just Forbidden Breaker, secret rare. A lot of cards from here. You're not always getting them in the best condition. Hard to find mint condition cards from certain sets. This happens to be one of them. Force the Breaker. And yeah, heavy plate 60, but that's not really what we're worried about. We're more worried about these versions. We're looking, for the most part, it's about $1, no matter what version you want. Got these right here. If you're just gonna get that one card by itself with the shipping, you're at $192, $98. So a lot of these cards are very close to the $1 price point. You buy this in person, you're probably you could value that at $1, which it isn't bad. Taking out the spell and traps. It works. It depends on the deck, because sometimes there are decks that don't mind the monsters being gone. They'll use the spell and trap. So this is the alternative to that. And the next card on the list is Pot of Prosperity. I just need 2 copies of this card, and I've had a very frustrating time trying to obtain some of them. So I have a video. I had a video up opening my first case, which was just bittersweet. I got a couple of good things. I got the Dark Magician Girl, but it's just overall the tin wasn't good. If it wasn't for Dark Magician Girl, it would be just the worst tin ever. So I get my hands on another tin, and I'm opening this one, and this one is way better. This one has this one I had to do it in parts, so you got part 1 and part 2. Part 3 is gonna come up, so you get the rest of it. I end up with 2 Dark Magician Girls, 2 Forbidden Droplets, 1 Lightning Storm, just really good pulls, but no Potter's Prosperities in 2 freaking cases. 12 tins, no Potter Prosperity. And I'm like, damn, I need this Potter Prosperity. The price point of this card is just... I think at one point it was like going for 30, so if you got them on the pre-sales, and they're like $32, you're winning right now, so solid 42 they're going for 40 a while ago, but now they're 43 bucks. You're looking at 43, 44, 45 dollars for this card, and it just makes sense. It as much as I hate to admit it, I really feel like there's better draw cards. At the same time, you don't have to rely on randomness. That's really it. Just the fact that you don't have to rely on the randomness of this card, you are good, and you just prefer to use this over here. The secret rare version is still kind of up there. We're looking at 63, 64. It's about $20 more than the reprint. So if you want that original rare, like right now, you can get for less than 200 bucks. You get a play set of it, which I'm not. I don't really care. I'm not gonna go over the Starlight, because the Starlight, that's for a different conversation. But these are the two versions that you're most likely to be using to play, especially because for me, when I get Starlights, I really don't see myself playing them. A lot of times I like to kind of just put them up in the back or something. So yeah, so if you're trying to get a Pot of Prosperity, it's worth almost as much as 2 tins at MSRP, and I just do not 100% trust going into this, especially with these ratios. Might as well just go and get the card itself. Do not be like me. And the last thing I want to go over are the pre-sales for the new structure deck. I just saw that I just realized, well, not realized, I just saw that they were up, they're posted. And I'm looking at it right now, and I'm already looking at this right here. $5.94. I'm like, $5.94. I'm like, where have I seen this before? Oh wait. The Salamangreat structure deck, where Ash Blossoms were being sold for like $5-6 for the longest time, and then boom, they shoot to 10, and then they never go under $10-12. Like, I think even right now the common one is still $10. Actually, let's take a quick little look right here. Let's see. Let's do this one live. Let's see, prismatic. Common. Yeah, see that. So common from Soulburner structure deck. Look at that. So even though they just got a reprint in the tins and they're getting another one, you're still looking at 14. Yeah, you're still looking at about $14 card. So it's kind of similar to the Drone Lockbird, to where this is something where everyone kind of sees it. If you need your Ashes, just get them on the pre-sale and wait for them. This is probably the lowest price you're going to see Ash. I don't want to kick myself in the ass, but ever. I believe that this is unless there's like 50 different versions and they do Ash like they did Valor, to where there's to where Valor was in almost every single structure deck for a while, and then it gets reprinted in 4 different 4 extra hollows on top of the hollow version it already has. Unless it gets that kind of treatment and it kind of stays where maybe they do 1 reprint every couple years or 2 every couple years. Yeah, this is probably one of the lowest prices you're gonna see for Ash Blossom. It is always gonna, if it's not gonna be one of the best cards of the meta, it's always gonna have a place in the meta, to where budget players and rogue players are gonna need that to help them the strategies, and the meta is always gonna have a use for a card that has the potential it does. Another low card that I'm seeing that's very similar to Ash is Ghost Bell. It's $1.94, $2. Yeah, if you don't have them for some reason, I would just go and get the pre-sales. But this is another card to look out for. It's very similar, and depending on the format, this could be even more impressive than Ash Blossom. Dimension Shifter, it's another one. You got the Ultra Reaper in the tin, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. But that's something to look at. Foolish Burial Goods. This wouldn't be the first time that Foolish Burial Goods gets released and everyone thinks it's worthless, and out of nowhere it becomes like a $2 freaking common card or whatever it is. So that's another thing to look at. Everything else is just the Crystal Beast stuff. Nothing really too nothing too crazy. You got another Hamon reprint, Fair Flames. That's always meta right there. So yeah, I mean, like, we're not gonna go like too into it. I'm just more focused on this ash blossom right here, looking at that 594 and being like, yeah, I think that's actually a good price. I would just go ahead and buy them. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. That's it for right now. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.